to start this process of making our shower steamers, we're going to begin by weighing out our ingredients. So these shower steamers I'm super excited for. I've been testing these for a few months now. And just to show off a batch that we did not too long ago, we're calling this one Lavender Haze. So it is lavender and peppermint. This one is about, I would say maybe 2 or 3 ounces. It's a little bit heavier than the ones we're making today, so we're really starting to refine how we're doing this process. And then we're using this cool little moon cake mold. So we will show everyone how we're doing that. So let me tear out our scale. I'm going to start by adding our baking soda. Baking soda in. What I really like about this recipe is it started off as a variation to our bath bomb recipe, but instead of using alcohol or some other ingredients that could possibly activate our citric acid, we're using sorbitan oleate. So it's kind of a variant of polysorbate 80. But it's cool because this is derived from olives and olive oil. We're going to add in our citric acid now. Hopefully we have enough. Because I really don't want to open another container if I don't have to. Perfect. So what I like about this formulation in particular is that it comes together really quickly. You get a lot of working time with it compared to, say, your bath bombs where, it may start drying up and you have a very limited working window with it. And with this one as well, we have the addition of the kaolin clay and the cornstarch. So it's going to give you a really firm shower steamer that's really going to go the distance for you. So now we're going to add in our kaolin clay. Sorry if I sound a little wheezy and stuffy. I'm just getting over a cold. All right, so we have our kaolin clay. Now we're going to add our cornstarch. All right, and now for our wet ingredients. So, like I said, we're going to add our sorbitan oleate. Awesome. And then now I'm going to remove that. We're going to make our essential oil blend for this one. So in these particular so that was our peppermint oil. next we're going to add in our lemon essential oil. And then finally, we're going to add in our eucalyptus essential oil. And this smells absolutely fantastic. So let me add that into our ingredients here. And we're ready to get the stand mixer and give this a mix. Alrighty, so we are back. Our stand mixer is set up. We went ahead and wiped down the work surface just a little bit. We're gonna give this a mix and it's going to start coming together. So we're looking for a consistency almost like a bath bomb. So we want it to be kind of that wet sand mixture. That way we can pack these into our mold here and get a really nice firm shower steamer that's not just going to break apart on you when it's headed to your home, but also once the water of your shower starts hitting it, we don't want it just to disintegrate in front of you. That's awesome right there. I'm just gonna run my hand through the bottom of this. And so for this particular batch of shower steamers, we're going to do two-toned. So because of the fragrances that we're using, we're going to be using, what is this mica called? Using King Gold Mica by Bramble. And then, so yes, King Gold Mica by Bramble for that lemony note. And then for the peppermint note and the eucalyptus note, we're going to be using this like really pretty Tahitian teal. And then you will see our press design and how that looks like a lemon. So we're gonna give this just a little bit more of a mix to kind of bring it back together. Make sure that everything's incorporated. Okay, and so we are back. So, I don't know if you can see this, but that is the mold that we are using. So what I'm gonna do is start filling this guy up with a little bit of each. Maybe do a little mixy. Awesome, and then we're going to kind of tap down the top of that, flip it over, press real hard. Dismount. And there we go. So they're really fragile still. But that is a shower steamer. So we're just gonna kind of repeat that process. We'll tap. press real hard. So you want to press as hard as you can, kind of like when you're doing bath bombs. That way, it really presses all of that together, and once it dries, it holds its shape. So this time we'll start with some gold. Make sure we're getting both colors in there. All right, and we are back. So this is what they all look like. I'll bring them a little closer to you. But look at those. Those turned out so cool. I am unbelievably happy with how these turned out. So we ended up getting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24, 26 shower steamers in total, with a little sample one. So we're going to let these cure. They take about 24 hours to get super firm. And once they do that, I will take this little one and we'll do a little test in some water. And I will show everyone how they activate the really cool color throw that these put off in the suds. Okay, so we are back a little over 24 hours later. And we're going to take a look at our shower steamers. So, a couple things. It started raining, so you may be noticing, because of the humidity, there's a little citric acid bloom. That's okay. It happens. It doesn't affect the integrity of the product. The products, the shower steamers themselves, are still rock solid. You can hear that. Rock solid. So it doesn't actually affect the integrity of the shower steamers. It's just an appearance thing. It's because of the humidity. We're going to start controlling the humidity a little bit better in the studio area. However, that's a moot point. What is an actual point, let me get our lights fixed here, is look how beautiful and vibrant this color is. That's one that's mostly blue. We have like a nice variant of the blue and the gold. Here's one that's predominantly the gold. These turned out so well. So what you are all here for is the test. We have a small bowl of water, and we're going to test out this little tiny wafer one. Ready? So you can already see it's starting to fizz. I'll bring it out of the water. So that's what our shower steamers look like once they get wet. And the fragrance throw is absolutely fantastic. So I'm very happy with how these have turned out. And because of the kaolin clay and the cornstarch, it makes these super hard, so like they don't waste away in the shower. Like I'm submerging that and it's still pretty hard. Like I'm squeezing pretty hard on this and it's holding its shape. So whenever you're using these in the shower, you're going to be able to go a pretty significant shower and have these be a part of your experience, which that's exciting. And the smell, yeah, you get that peppermint, you get the lemon, you get the eucalyptus. Like, it is very, very uplifting. All right, everyone, that is how we make lemon haze shower steamers. I am unbelievably excited with how these have turned out. Like, look at that packaging. I'm obsessed. So, Lemon and Haze is currently available on our website. You can visit us at Archeralex.shop. These retail for $4 and you get one. And honestly, with how we press these, they've lasted me a couple showers. So, do with that information what you will. So yeah, I'm excited to have everybody try these out. We have more fragrances coming very, very soon. So until next time, make sure you like and follow us down below. And if you want to connect with us on all things Archer and Alex, make sure you visit us on Instagram, TikTok, and Threads at Archeralex.shop. And until next time, stay safe, stay happy, and toodles.